Okay. Y'all can be heard, but not me. Oh, wait.
Hello.
My mic is
Hello.
working.
Oh.
Oh my god! We did it! There's. How long has it been since I've switched scenes and nothing was broken?
I don't know, but everything's worked perfectly fine.
Woo! Yay! Welcome in,
Woo!
everybody. Woohoo! Hopefully, no scuff today.
I'm fucking taking up too much of the screen.
Yeah, you are. Big old man. Yeah!
White ass man.
This is our super, super wonderful surprise. We got updated art to reflect a lot of the changes that have happened to our characters along the way. We even got our wonderful DM, their own image.
Hello.
Oh, Hufflepuff, I'm sorry. I don't have the sound alerts on for this because it's D&D day. But I'll get those points refunded to you. And Kaido got taller? No.
No.
He got wider.
I think.
I got wider.
I've put him too high. I see. One moment.
No!
So applause is one of the ones that auto redeems. It can't be refunded.
Aw, beans. I'm sorry about that. Kaido's wearing lifts. So,
He's standing on a box.
welcome in everybody to session 13.
You might have to lift Kaido a little
14?
bit. He's cutting off his own name.
He's all right.
I want uppies, please.
Well, up this. Ooh. Okay. Anyways,
Too far uppies.
so welcome to session 14.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to session 14 of Eternal Arcadia, the Skies of Arcadia themed D&D campaign run by our wonderful Oni here. If you're not familiar with Skies of Arcadia, it's a wonderful game. You should give it a try. As always, the previous sessions of this campaign are available on my YouTube, and you'll see a little stream alerts at some point for the YouTube channel. You can also do exclamation point any of the goblins' names, and you can give them a little treat in chat if you want to. Also, you can do exclamation point gay. That's got nothing to do with anything, but I think we need to gay it up more in here, so that's, entirely up to y'all. I think that's all I got. I'm gonna let Oni give us our wonderful recap of what happened last session.
With Raph and the new crew list in hand, the party set out to claim a bounty. In the northern Danel Strait, a pirate from Yafutoma by the name of June and his flagship, the Phoenix, had hijacked an anti-Gigas weapon, mounting it to their ship. Without the aid of the weapon, the party would be unable to handle the oncoming threat. So, with courage in hand and heart, they set out for a fierce battle. They managed to topple the Phoenix from the sky, but not one to go down without a fight. June unleashed the full extent of the weapon, crippling and knocking the weatherlight from the sky forever. As she plummeted to the ground, the last dregs of life breathing from her hull, the party was stranded in Nazrad. Their new helmsman called in a favor, and within 3 days' time, the party's new ship, the Sovereign, will be docking at Nazrad, ready to extend the journey once more.
That was good.
Top notch
Very
as
good.
That
always.
was really good.
Now, before we get started today, who wants to volunteer for the role?
God damn it.
You know who. You fucking
who's-
know
you
who.
know who's
All
gonna
right,
do
Saucy,
it.
go nuts.
Uh,
Roll the
oh, I-
D100 of unfathomable power.
So it's this mission, right? Roll.
No,
Exclamation
it's slash roll
Slash roll.
Oh, it's slash roll.
or slash R. Either one works.
1D100.
Let me put down my food. It's in the
Hi,
sentence.
Heather.
Howdy, Heather.
Slash roll.
I don't know how you forget. You're the one that rolls it every time.
We do this every week.
Exactly.
50.
Oh.
The music stopped.
As
I'm
the-
concerned.
The music hasn't stopped. It's just relooping.
Oh, okay.
As the party makes their way through the streets of Nazred, they hear a strange sound. With a sudden flash of light, Kaido gets struck by a bus.
Huh?
I want to. Do I strike the bus, or does this bus strike me? Let's be honest
The
here.
bus.
Kaido takes 90 points of damage.
Oh no.
That's a scratch. Whatever.
Did he stop
That's
the
not
bus?
even-
Did it just slam into him and stop moving?
The bus accordions and starts rolling down the street.
Yep. That's about right. Trixie, hi! Also, we
Imagine
all
me
gotta
just getting
go.
him. Just imagine walking and just move over a little bit. What the fuck was that?
Then you just keep going.
Short man, why does all the weird shit happen to you?
I don't know.
I have a pretty good idea why.
Before we get started today, I will give chat the option for their roll of the dice. If no one wants to volunteer, then I will simply move on with the story.
We also got
while-
a care package if everyone wants to take a sippy. Thank you, Geisha.
While chat is deciding if they would like their roll of the communal dice, so as discussed last week, you have 3 days before the arrival of Brabham and the Sovereign. How do you want to spend said 3 days? Are we fast forwarding time? Or would you like to actually spend the 3 days interacting?
I'm fine with just doing a montage of Chamali studying and doing exercises. Thank you.
Are you just you're just gonna be working out?
Got
Oh, yeah.
How
got
else
a
do you think he keeps his
motherfucking
chiseled physique?
Montage.
I do have stuff I want to do.
Motherfucking montage.
Somewhat into a montage.
I am requesting respectfully a cute date moment, please and thank you.
All right, so we will have
sure.
one roleplay interaction.
I do have a few things I want to talk to people around the city with, but
Yeah.
2
Kaido's got
roleplay
stuff.
interactions. So
Actually, yeah,
Chamali
Alexander also had things to do.
is just choosing to opt out then?
He's a man on a mission.
Yeah,
What-
motherfucking
What
montage.
mission is that? Also, chat would like to roll their D100. There's
Up
no
on power.
there's no command, unfortunately. What we'll do is Oni will roll the dice for you and tell you what happens.
We
So,
could probably make a dice
today's unfortunate recipient is Chamali.
Of fucking course it is.
Well, I guess I
Eaten
didn't get
by
to
a
opt out
whale.
after all.
Eaten by a whale. Eaten by a whale.
Please get aliened. Get aliened. Get abducted.
So it's funny that you opted to do a montage. As you are studying and working your weights, a shimmering light begins to surround Chamali. His form becoming ethereal, as with a last ditch, Chamali fades from existence to appear
Huh?
3 days later.
Huh?
Chamali has been warped through time. Normally, this is a number of
Jump to the
years,
left.
but for the sake of context, it's 3 days.
And then I step to the
So all that montage you just did.
right.
The montage, he's just like the
You didn't
duck.
even get to the you didn't even get to the chorus. You got to motherfucking mon.
Wink. All right, so Chamali is in the void of time and space. He does not
So
get.
for Chamali, the next 3 days will be about 4 seconds, but for the rest of you,
We're gonna do some role play. Role play.
so it seems like Kaido had a couple things that he would like to get done. So I will start with Kaido and then move to Arya and Alexander's little
this
moment
fucking waffle has
together.
bacon in it.
Oh,
Fucking hot as
bacon
fuck.
waffle.
Um,
Chamali
one of the
was
days I
banned.
do want to check. I think one of the last few days I do want to check up on the queen. Help out what I can up there.
Oh yeah,
one of the-
check on the queen, right? To help, right?
I'll wake up the whole neighborhood if you keep that up.
Oh my goodness.
Another day, I'm gonna do looking at different smelteries and whatnot, looking for different ores and seeing what they have around. Whether it be just plain ore, I can do it, break it down myself, or I can just get the actual
I can
ingots.
actually short form both of these for you.
Okay.
Foss has informed you that the queen and most of the guards are in intensive care, so they will be quarantined for intensive care and medical treatment for the next few weeks to get over severe injuries, internal, magical. In terms of new ores, there's currently nothing in Nazarad because trade had been cut off by the Phoenix. In fact, most businesses are currently suffering, and will be for the next few days until trade routes can be opened up again.
Then I would spend time trying to help different jobs and whatnot, making a bit of money then. And then at night I would show up at
Money
the
montage.
Leather Light, trying to move stuff back and forth to a. Actually, I mean no, leave it there, and then I'm gonna just make sure it's all safe.
We
I
do
just
have like
imagine-
1 million gold on there.
I just imagine Wido fucking guarding
trunching through the desert, just stanced up near a broken ship, daring anybody to come near it.
So I guess that means our one interaction is going to be Arya and Alexander having
But
a
Alexander
romantic
also
moment
had
together.
separate things he wanted to do too.
Well, I meant to go talk to the queen at one point, but if she's indisposed at the moment, that one can wait. I will need to talk with Kaido at some point.
Bro, she's missing eyes.
Hence why I said indisposed. Unavailable.
It'll be a miracle if Foss can get her to fucking walk again.
She's taking a little nappy, little snooze cruise. It's all right.
After the damage y'all did to her legs with those daggers, it'll be a miracle if she
Listen.
can walk.
I don't know what you mean by y'all.
I didn't do shit.
That's Kaido, and the other guy has been taken out of existence, so.
I'm fine to handle things in any order.
So if... Okay, what is it you said you were planning on doing?
I'm gonna go talk to Kaido real quick while he's just kind of trumbling about town.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Unless you're busy.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, just enjoying a waffle.
Hold on.
Fair enough.
Before you guys do it, 1 second. Kaz,
Oh.
Yeah.
can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you
Oh, he's
just
back.
go? Can you just go like, ah?
Okay, give me 1 sec.
There we go. Thank you. I needed that preserved.
Oh, if only it had the echo.
The reverb.
Oh, you mean like no.
Perfect. Thank
There we go.
you.
Yes. Alexander finding Kaido. Oi, short man, you got a second to talk?
What's up?
I got a question.
I might have an answer.
What would you be doing if you weren't out adventuring right now?
Well, the plan was at the last place I was. Working to forge, earn money. And hopefully, honestly, look for jobs.
Fair. Sounds like a very quiet life.
It probably wouldn't have been. I would have came back here and probably tried to release the doors. But that's all in time. I didn't think I would be this, bait this
Thick?
fast.
I got one other question. How do you keep yourself from getting distracted all the time?
With great difficulty.
Thanks, God.
Technically, I am all distracted all the time. I'm keeping the ship repaired all the time, and also make sure no one breaks my ship.
I mean, right, but you're able to... Look, we've seen how I fight sometimes. I'm lucky if I hit something. I'm just... How?
Skill issue.
How to hit something?
Luck issue. Thank you kindly.
Did you hear Kaido? How to hit something?
Not just how to hit... Alright, let me try to rephrase this. How can you walk around without worrying about Alhamira all the time?
I'm built like a brick house. Why do I need to worry about things?
Silver magic exists. It can just... You know.
And when my time comes, it comes. But until then, I will fight with all my heart.
And what if that's not enough?
Then it wasn't meant to be. But until then, I will fight fate. The same as the first time of adventure we went on. The necro undead queen.
I remember.
I don't like bowing down to people.
I've noticed.
Well, he's so manly.
Oh my god!
Just bros being bros.
I don't like people controlling me anymore.
Anymore? Huh.
You forget I was a slave.
I feel like I haven't really asked as much as I should have at this point. You've saved my ass a couple times already. I feel like I should know you better, but...
I'm not really an open book.
I've noticed. You can be a little prickly sometimes.
I thought it was all the time.
You've softened up.
I'll
Remember
change that.
Yafutoma? Oh, that's really all I wanted to ask. I'll let you get back to your business. Thanks, Shortman. He's just gonna pat you on the shoulder and just head out on his way.
I'm just gonna stare you down. Oh, you can be kind of just and then walks off. Back to our office.
Back to the important thing. Back to the waffles. All right. So then, Alexander and Arya, huh?
So, how would the two of you like to proceed?
A date at the kebab lady?
I mean, with Granny there. Oh, we might get a good discount.
Wait. Granny?
Look, I call everyone. I call every old lady Granny.
You do. Oh, you mean because, well... what's your idea then?
I mean, I'm fine with that. Look, Alexander's fine with just about anything. He's a little distracted at the moment, but he likes spending time with people.
I mean, that's the only place I can think of. Sharing some spicy meat and some spicy stories.
Because you want your spicy meat.
She wants her spicy meat, bro.
Fair enough. I guess kebab shop then.
Nice.
This is Arya's idea. Alexander is just like, oh, okay, sure, let's go.
Okay. So I guess we're just walking in.
So the two of you deciding to finally get away from the hectic fights, the crazy stories, finally having a moment to just relax. Arya and Alexander take the first real chance that they've had in a good long time to just spend some time together, to get to know one another, to share a moment. As the two of them walk into the old woman's kebab shop, once again assaulted by the smells of spice, she gives you a tentative look. You know, the kind that some parents will give you where they're like, really?
Listen,
Hello,
we got 3 days to go.
Granny.
Suppose it's good to see you? Is my idiot son still in one piece?
More or less.
Shame. What can I do for you?
Well, we're going to be
He's
stuck
a hell
here
of a
for some
pilot.
time, and I still want to try and handle your kebabs.
She kind of like drags the machete across the kebab from top to bottom. As she gestures, here or here, or
Hmm.
maybe she slaps the machete against a small ceramic bowl filled with the flowery spice that you had gotten her last time. From here.
Oh, goodness. What do you say, Alexander? Are you feeling adventurous?
Fuck it. Granny, hook us up with the good stuff.
Yay!
Reaching into the bowl, she takes a fistful of the spice, throwing it onto the fire as it explodes into a plume of colorful smoke and dust. Dousing the meat with a generous swing of the blade, she slices off chunks of the blackened, seasoned meat into perfectly sized skewers. A graceful dance of the blade from a chef, before a few moments later setting them down onto the counter.
Are there like little tables where we can take the food and go sit?
No dice.
No dice, huh?
Oh. I'm fine to stand and eat.
Well,
Lean against the counter.
cheers. What are
Cheers.
we rolling?
Considering you went for, and I quote, the good shit, both of you are going to roll me a Constitution saving throw. And disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay, and let me double check one thing I have here.
Ooh. That's not bad. Not a bad roll.
Because I get to apply charisma. Oop. I meant to do that at disadvantage. My bad. Let's try that one more time. I get to apply charisma to any saving throw I make.
Indeed you do.
Hey, that's not fair. You little
Edge and
shit.
age.
You little shit. You still would have got
So-
it though, either way.
The two of you, finally emboldened by your need to one-up or perhaps impress each other, biting into the succulent meat as the flavors of smoke and spice, of exotic flavors, and the essence of nostalgia and summer itself dances upon your palate. Both of your knees shake, your palms sweat, your skin burns. But you want to save face. Alexander is just leaning on the counter, brushing it off. Arya is sweating pretty hard, but managing to keep her feet steady as the two of you share a tender moment.
I didn't pass out this time.
I'm getting better.
You are? It's good, though.
The
I still
granny,
prefer your cooking, though.
the granny with a smirk holds up her fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The two of you are suddenly hit by a second wave, a burst of pure spice and heat, enough
Yeah,
to
it's
make
still
your
good.
eyes water, your nose tingle, your mouth burn. She smirks at you with a shit-eating grin and goes back to tending her meat.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is good, but I think I still prefer your cooking.
At least mine won't kill you.
I don't know. I've seen what it does to Jamali.
He's weak. He's got a weak tummy. Oh,
Ernie, you got some water or something?
Molly, from the ethereal waves of time, simply calls out, "I heard that."
hold on, wait. Can we get that? Can we get that from Jamali? As it was so far away.
Wait, shit. Where's the big man? Is he here?
It's like I can hear him now. Ooh. She's like, Arya's like fanning herself. The more we come here, the better it gets, I think.
Every time.
What about you, Alexander? You seem to have a lot on your mind lately.
Oh, it's nah, just nothing important. Don't worry.
She's gonna lean over and like grab your cheek and pull it.
He cannot make eye contact.
She's like shaking your face by holding your cheek. Come on. Come on.
I can't focus around you.
Why? Is it something to do with my hair? Should I change it?
No, you look amazing like all the time. But I
Aw, he's trying.
Oh my god. But
It's- Remember when we first got off of Sailor's Isle and I tried to help you peel those, what were they, apples on the Weatherlight when we first got out of there?
oh yeah. It's
And I
one
was
of
trying
my
to be
it's one of my fondest memories actually.
And I was trying to be a flashy show off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I did that.
You did really good knife work. You just kind of beefed it at the end.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I wasn't a show off in Valois. It was very business oriented is the best way I can put it. But any time you can see I want to look cool. He has not made eye contact this entire time.
So cute, I can't. Arya's gonna let his cheek go and just kind of like stare at him a little bit. You want to look cool?
Well, he's just gonna shove more kebab in his mouth to shut himself up.
Oh my god!
The old lady watching this exchange, for lack of a better word, kind of shuffles her way over, motioning for Alexander to lean over the counter a little bit.
He leans over the counter.
He whacks you upside the head with the machete.
Ow!
Oh!
Granny, what the hell?
Speak up.
I.
Speak up or I beat you again.
I'd rather you not.
They speak up. Speak up or I beat you again.
I'm sorry. That's really good. Speak up or I beat you again.
It's just. Everything you do is effortlessly amazing and spectacular, and it just. I want to impress you. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, you already have impressed me.
She kind of like leans over and whacks Arya's hand really hard.
Ow!
You take his hand.
I just,
What? What? Her face is
You.
all red.
You take hand. You speak up. Both of you. Stop pussyfoot.
Oh,
If you are strong enough to handle my cooking, you are strong enough to handle whatever the hell this is.
I don't even know what the hell this is.
You stop pussyfooting. You take kebabs. You go out on adventure. Next time you come in, if I don't see any progress between you two, no more kebabs.
Hold on there.
well, no.
She kind of like gives you that parental, like the
Mhm.
mom side eye, like
Yep.
you gonna
I know the one.
talk back? I dare you.
Oh my god, Jem, I love food Edna mode. That's so fucking good. Well, fuck it. Arya's gonna grab his hand. Alexander, can you
yes.
look at me, please?
He finally does. His face is completely red.
Yeah, Arya's got a little bit of a blush on her face as well. Alexander, you have impressed me with your optimism and your compassion. And how sweet you are. I don't think you have to try to be flashy or anything that you're not, because I like you for you.
Why was killing mages easier than this shit? Fuck.
Yeah, killing kings is way easier than this, but hell, we're figuring it out, I think.
He kind of puts his other hand over yours and just. I'm bad at this. I am very bad at this, evidently, but I am not used to attention. Sorry. And I apologize a lot when I shouldn't, but I don't know where I'm going with this. Why is it that you always make me lose my words? I have a sarcastic quip for fucking everything, except
Arya
this.
just leans in and kisses him.
Steam, fireworks in his head, fucking everything. Just bada-bada-bada-bum-bum-bum.
Straight Disney moment.
Yeah.
Xander, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
On it.
Oh my god.
Somehow you've remained standing. Despite the sudden shock to your system, you lean in, enjoying the tender moment as the two of you finally come together. After a few tender moments, feeling your lips touching, feeling yourselves connecting, the granny calls out from the other side of the shop. This is our restaurant. You have ship coming. This is not place for that.
Sorry, Granny.
Kebabs on the house for the happy couple.
We're going to pack them up and bring them back to wherever all of us are staying. And as we're walking out and walking towards wherever we're staying, Arya's like, we're holding hands the whole time.
She's gonna whistle to Arya to get her attention real quick.
Yes.
She's just gonna give you that mom like, fucking watch yourself, as she holds the machete up to you like,
Don't hurt my boy. Arya's just going to nod and give her a slight wave and continue walking out.
By request of Jem.
Oh.
Yay!
No, you know what? This is a momentous occasion. You get the medium.
Yay! That is, oh, that was so sweet. I love that. Now, can we, when we go to like reconvene, can Shamali return from the ether? Can
So
we
I was actually just gonna get to that.
Okay.
So, let me quickly move over to Nazrad.
Oh, and
'Cause
then
I gotta do a thing here real quick.
and Kaz, when I turn your PNG back on, I need you to go ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
As the dawn slowly crests over Nazrad, Raph comes barreling into the hotel, waking everyone up with an excited, "Everybody, you've got to wake up!"
Is Chamali back?
We're getting there. Hold on.
Okay. Oh. Good morning.
That's loud.
Raph
What's going on?
Raph excitedly pulls each of you out of your beds, dragging you from the hotel door, and as you step outside, you are greeted to the sight. In the port is a hulking titan of a ship. The Sovereign has docked.
Arya's
That's a
jaw
hell of a
is
ship.
just open, like she's not saying anything.
That's a hell of a ship!
Saucy, are you muted?
I'm still enjoying waffle, sorry.
Oh. Well, Kaido, what about the ship?
It's a lot of work for me.
Oh my god.
What makes you think you're going to be doing it all on your own?
Are you gonna be doing it?
We'll probably need to hire some extra shipwrights.
Extra? Finally turning towards the voice behind you. Please, I built her all on my own, and I can take care of her better than any shipwright in the skies.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
This is the size of an entire city.
And
All right, if you think you can do it,
It's-
we'll not to disagree.
It's lovely. It's so pretty. You're so talented.
reinforced Atlas wood hull, special pressure treated engine. The sails are moonstone infused so that they draw solar power so you never have to worry about moonstone engines and fuel ever again. It's got a whole built-in life support system. That tree is growing naturally on Yafutoman soil. There's even an entire built-in bridge the size of half a Nazrad. If anybody can keep this baby up and running, it's yours truly. The name's Brabham.
Took a wild guess, considering you're the one who said you built her.
The old man
this is-
continues to stammer on, going on and on and on about the ship and its inner workings as Raph gets everybody's attention. So with the ship finally back up and running, we're able to finally set sail again. I've called out to some contacts. I think for a ship this size, the first thing that you will want to do before we really tackle any work is to hire some more hands. The few that we have now will maintain the basic functions of the ship, but the more the merrier. Brabham has designed the ship to be able to hold at least 30 to 40 people at any given time, and including yourselves, the little munchkins, and which crew you have hired, as well as the crew in the manifesto, you will be able to fill up every available slot on the ship. For now, though, there are a couple of things that we are missing that I do not imagine we can continue on without.
Well,
And what are they?
Well, the first things that you are going to need if we're going to get the ship up and running is for a ship the size of the Sovereign, you're going to want competent gunners. I know a few from my days when I was traveling the skies. You're also going to want a medic on board. I know one personally, he's an old friend of mine. It would help to have an extra helmsman for when I am not going to be able to be at shift. We need a navigator, guards, and an engineer to help keep the engines running. Brabham is an excellent shipbuilder, but he is a menace when it comes to technology.
So you're getting all it down, right?
I do not trust the man around. I do not trust the man around an engine.
Actually, hold on. Medic, you raise a fair point. Where's Chamali?
It's just then that you hear from the ether, as he poofs in front of the crew.
oh, Chamali,
Oh, there you are.
where
What
have
happened to
you
you?
been?
Where are we?
Well,
It's the hotel.
we
Oh,
got
the
this-
docks.
This is our new. We got a new ship, but like, where have you been this whole time?
I was sitting down with a book and
Big man, you said you were going to do that 3 days ago.
curious.
Man loses 3 days of his life and just, curious.
That's quite odd. What? Well, you seem fine. So, this is Brabham, and this is our new ship.
Now that Chamali's finally among the living, he too is able to take in the spectacle of the Sovereign.
This is our new ship.
Yeah.
I would call it more a floating fortress, but ship works too.
I still have trouble believing something this large can move through the sky.
Don't you worry about that. I've treated her with the best kind of material that I've treated her with the best material anyone has to offer.
Oh, Saucy died.
Oh,
Oh,
we lost a Kaido.
So, just for the sake of balancing, by the way, when I was
Yes.
going over the crew statistics and the abilities, as well as the available ships, I have to amend something that I had mentioned last time. I had been looking at the statistics sheet as though the ship were fully leveled, like endgame. You don't start at 85,000. The Sovereign starts with a whopping 45,000.
That's still nothing
that's
to
still
sneeze at.
a lot. Yeah. Oh, we do have 2 captain stripes. I would like to use those.
So, let me explain how Captain Strikes work now. Whenever you use a Captain Stripe, sorry, hold on. You start with 40,000, not 45. So the way a captain stripe works is when you use a captain stripe, you will increase the max HP of the ship by an additional 10%. So every stripe will increase it by 4,000 HP. And you get to
Ooh.
put 1 stat point into any stat of your choice.
Ooh.
These points can break the stat limit of 20, but you have to be a little specific about where you want to allot your stats for the ship. Because unlike player characters, the ship stats all go towards different options. So, a big example, whereas intelligence for a player might determine how well you do an arcane check or how knowledgeable you might be on a subject, intelligence on the sovereign determines how powerful magic cannons are.
Those things already hit really fucking hard. Imagine if they could hit harder.
So, strength is for kinetic or physical damage. Dexterity is how likely you are to be maneuverable in the air. Constitution will affect your armor class and your health growth. Intelligence affects your magic damage. Wisdom will affect your ability to read and maneuver around enemies, aka it increases the likelihood of you guys getting green rounds in ship combat. And charisma reduces the odds of combat encounters. So the lower your charisma, the more likely people are going to be to try and knock you out of the sky.
So we're going
then-
0 charisma, huh?
I was about to say.
Well, the
more
ship has 10 base.
The more fights we get into, that means the more captain stripes we can get. So my vote to start, I assume 1 captain stripe increases the stat by 1.
Every captain stripe increases the stat by 1. There are 30 available captain stripes out in the wild. Some significantly harder to get than others, but
My vote would be that we put the 2 that we already have towards Constitution. Just get that to a 20 to start right now.
I agree. That's the one that'll allow us to. It ups the chance of us getting more green rounds, right?
no,
that would be
that's wisdom.
That's the one I want. What is Constitution?
Better armor
Constitution
class and better
is-
health.
Constitution will affect your health growth and your armor going forward. The higher your Constitution, the higher your evasion bonus.
Makes us tankier and harder to hit.
Well, what do you two think?
I think Saucy's still dead.
That
Personally,
must
I'm
be
a
a
fan of
really
wisdom.
good fucking waffle.
I hear him. He's
I hear.
clicking.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Saucy.
Hmm?
You balls
You
deep in
good?
that waffle?
Always. I just finished
I don't
it,
know
so-
about waffle. That sounded like he was half asleep.
No,
You
I
good
just
there,
finished it.
buddy?
I just finished it.
All right, well, you are using your 2 captain stripes, which means you get 2 stat points on the sovereign to allot however you so choose.
Again, I vote that we just go 2 into Constitution because then we get that +5 bonus. And then from there, when we get more captain stripes, we can divvy those out as we feel appropriate.
Yeah.
So, with the Constitution, the bonus, like the +4, +5, is incremented in thousands. So if Constitution hits 20, that +5 means you'd gain 5,000 per strike, bumping you up to 50k.
And I
Okay.
assume those don't apply retroactively.
No,
Good to know.
they apply proactively. Every point, every additional modifier point in Constitution will bump up all previous captain stripes.
Oh, then yeah,
Wait, that is retroactively. I'm
that is.
dumb.
No worries. I was like, hold on a second.
So
That
are you
already
sticking
gets-
with the Constitution?
Anybody got any problems?
I'm fine with that.
I don't got a problem.
So with Constitution at 20, you can start eventually putting more points into Strength, Intelligence, and Wisdom. There are going to be plenty of Captain Stripes coming your way pretty soon. So you'll have the chance to continue modifying the ship as you see fit.
Fair enough.
Getting back to Raf, though, with the new ship having come in, I have called in some favors from friends. I have contacted old crew members and old sailors that I've traveled with, many of which have already replied. If we seek them out, they will happily join the crew. Many of them are already waiting for us.
Any here in Nazir that we've missed?
There is one.
No. Sounds like a
And
good
who
book.
would they be? And where can we find them?
The captain of the Queen's Royal Guard, an old crewmate of mine and a good friend. Her name is Shana. I believe the last time I spoke with her, she had been sent to Honoran to help deal with the scorpion problem.
Oh,
I don't think we ran into anyone by that name over there, but we can go double check. That scorpion was rough.
I don't think so. I threw it.
Yeah, well, you didn't get stabbed by it.
Hiring Shana should be the first course of action. She is a capable guard and a fantastic woman. She will help keep the ship safe anytime we are docked. Not to mention, having her on board would be great to have the extra muscle. There is one other.
Oh.
She is not native to Nazir, but she has a stronghold just to the north. She is among the sailors studying the Black Rift, a strange phenomenon. She has a small island base that we can go and visit her. I have already contacted her. She is a top-notch helmsman, better than myself even.
So we've got Captain of the Guard, another helmsman. Let's think. Where else is nearby?
The only other thing that I could think of is you need a gunner. There are two that I know. One is back in the jungles of Ixitaka. She's among her people. Back when we sailed together, she was a crack shot. I've never seen such as aim as hers, though it may be slightly harder to track her down. Alternatively, in the mid-ocean, on what I believe you call Sailor's Island, there is a man who is touted as one of the best gunners in the sea. I did not contact him personally. I know he is there, but you would have to convince him to come along. If you did, the ship's cannons would be better off for it. Outside of that, I do not know where we will find the rest. But, he taps the little leather-bound journal. We do at least know where they are. In general terms.
We do
Well-
need to.
Why don't we just go for all three? Go in order of closest to farthest.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
All aboard! Brabham just
Oh.
slaps his chest and points
Before we
towards the
do that,
sovereign.
we need to get our stuff first.
No need. That crash out in the desert is yours, right?
Yes.
I had the liberty of having my workers already escort the wreckage onto the ship. Yeah, he was able to fit the entire corpse of the Weatherlight on board.
God damn.
Oh.
This is a massive ship, to be fair, so it makes sense.
The ship is twice the size of Nazrad.
Yeah, makes
I
sense.
don't
It's
think
a-
the picture
it's
honestly
a-
qualifies how big
It's
it
a
actually is, though.
Titan. It's a Titan class warship. You guys are on a floating city. I was not fucking with you when I said that.
Maybe we can turn the wreckage of the Weatherlight into Kaido's forge.
If
That'd be
that's something you
funny.
want to, if that's something you want to look at doing, I would be happy to help. I'd be happy to help you out with that. Though I had a different idea. Brabham speaks as he kind of like shuffles. He is old. He's doing like the old man shuffle through the sands towards the port.
Really slowly.
You know, I made a name for myself as an unmatched builder in my day. If you want your forge on the ship, I can certainly see about having it done. Or, if you were willing to throw some gold my way, I know some choice real estate out in the sky. Well hidden, untapped. I could build you a proper port, an island all your own.
How much would this run us exactly?
Depends. How nice do you want it?
Very.
Then it will cost you. And I have to do the bit here as he like points his pinky at his mouth. What? In gold.
Don't have that anymore.
Yes, we do.
No.
Well, we had to pay him the 500,000 from the million to get the ship done in 3 days.
I thought we had way more than that.
Nope. Before the building of the Sovereign, you had 1,001,000 gold. You now have 500,000.
501,000 gold.
The role that Saucy got was supposed to be for 1 billion gold, but decided that's a bit much, and it got nerfed
That's a
to
bit
million.
much.
It's a bit much. I don't blame you.
Alternatively, if you don't mind starting with the bare basics, for 500,000 I can build you the island, and you can continue to invest and improve afterwards.
This is how Ellie's getting rid of our money.
had to make a money sink real quick. The ship's quality, so I trust you could do the same with, another 500,000. Unless we don't want to keep that for now.
I've got no reason to.
I got no reason either. I wanted to use it for more armor, but it'd be fine.
Shimali?
And I've never been concerned with the amount of money we had.
This fucking old
I'll
man
take
just
that
made
as a
million-
yes.
That old man just made 1 million gold off us.
Yes, he did.
To be fair, he built us a ship twice the size of
Yeah.
size of Nazareth in 2 days.
He built us
Or
a
3
flying
days.
city. Like,
And is now going out to build an island. His operating costs must be absolutely ludicrous.
mm-hmm.
So you have 3 options. I know of prime real estate in Ixataka, in mid-ocean, in a little pocket closed off by sky rifts, and a prime location in Yafutoma.
My vote's for mid-ocean. Don't get
I'm
me
not
wrong,
much
yeah.
for real estate. I'm all for the ship, so I'll just follow y'all's lead.
Don't get
Pat
me
is just
wrong.
like, I don't care where I sleep.
I mean, basically, Yafutom is nice, but if anything happens, I'd rather not have them on our doorstep, you know? And Exataka, the king doesn't really like us. Which we still need to go deal with him.
In time.
Yeah, no, not right now, but sooner rather than later.
We certainly wouldn't be able to enter Ixataka unannounced. Not in a ship this size.
Oh no, no. Mid-ocean then?
Is that the general consensus?
Seems to be.
With a quick nod of his head, Brabham takes the gold and whistles to a crew of men. All standing with a salute, they dart off towards a ship in the port. With a shaky hand, he kind of like draws out a little map. In this triangle here in the mid-ocean where the three reefs meet, that's where you'll find the island. Swing by tomorrow morning and we should have it done.
Tomorrow morning? You work very fast.
He kind of like slaps his chest and starts shuffling off.
It's gotta be magic, right? Like a man that slow, building shit that fast, it's gotta be magic.
When a worker puts his effort into it more like more love, it can go by quick.
I mean, yeah, but a whole island in a day.
You'd be surprised what people can do. If I had more training, I could do it as well.
I wonder if he's some kind of... never mind.
Oh. Honoron then? Go grab the guard captain?
Let's go.
As each of you boards along the Sovereign, feeling the bend of the new wood under your feet, taking in the vast glory of your ship, you know firsthand. This is the start of something beautiful. As the engines literally roar to life, you can feel the power of the Sovereign as it disembarks from the port. And over the massive blare horn, you can hear Raph's voice. First voyage of the Sovereign. Everybody hold on to something. He rears the engine as the ship lurches forward. You are finally back up in the skies.
Wahoo! Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, wow, wow,
Hey.
wow, wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Really glad I don't have a fear of heights.
Yeah, damn straight.
Might be a good idea to go check on the people at Honoron anyway, especially after that giant scorpion attack.
I mean, not a bad call.
They mostly seemed fine without us anyway, but you know.
Doesn't hurt to be sure. But all right. Surprised by the speed of your new engines, you managed to arrive at Honron within an hour.
Oh wow.
The ship is far too large to dock, but Brabham has been kind enough to build aboard the ship several smaller docking ships and lifeboats.
Hmm.
Taking one of the docking ships, you make your way down to the Honoran proper. Setting foot back inside the Sandy City, you see life has started to breathe itself back into the people. With the looming threat of the Scorpion and the Xatakan forces gone, life is regaining some degree of normalcy. And as you step in, you're greeted as heroes to a cacophony of cheers, applause. You are always welcomed here, and you can feel it.
Huh? Pippa, we were right.
Is everybody still here? Everybody still awake?
I was just thinking about Kaido getting off the ship, this massive fucking ship, to uproarious applause, and for some reason I imagined him with sunglasses on and just like, Dale.
Yeah, fine.
Actually, Pippa had to step away real quick.
I mean, I can go check on the doors.
Go check
The
on
things
the
I need to
doors.
do is like get supplies, but right now all this stuff is shit and probably a little overpriced right now. So
It's Hanuran. It's always going to be really expensive anyway.
yeah, it's even more pricey now. But I'm gonna go check on the doors. I'm ignoring all the cheers and stuff like that.
Just shouldering past people who are trying to be like super hyped that you're there.
Move! I gotta go check on my people.
No,
As
Kaido
you
just
try
doesn't
and-
care much for being a hero. But he just
As
wants
you
to-
try and shoulder through the crowd, a small blonde-haired boy runs up to you. You must be Kaido. I am your biggest fan.
No.
Bayazura, Bayazura, Bayazura.
Bayazura, Bayazura, Bayazura.
I am your biggest fan. Let me shine your shoes.
Could you fucking imagine if I pulled that shit on you?
Yes, I
You
could.
would to
I
me.
can 100%
Yeah,
see
You
it.
would
You
do
would.
it to Kaido. You know how annoying Kaido would fucking be to this kid?
To
Like, just
Kaido
fucking-
exclusively, yes.
Yes. Leave me alone. Why do you keep showing up?
Oh, you wanted me to wait here? Here? Right here?
Yes.
Not over
yes. Here.
there? Or there? Or there?
Stay here.
Okay. Right here?
Oh my god, make that a D100 roll.
The adoring fan follows you around.
Already doing it.
Bayazura, Bayazura. You must be
Bayazura,
Kaido.
Bayazura, Bayazura.
You must be the grand champion.
You know what? I'm gonna make it 93 because in the 90s, where everything gets a single-digit number, I have it like good, bad, good, bad. So I'm gonna make the adoring fan 93, which is a bad roll.
Love how we're slowly adding to this as well.
Well, of course. The D100 of an unfathomable power cannot be contained.
How many bits is it for a D100 roll?
Everybody gets one freebie for the day, so you still technically have one.
I'm doing it.
Yep.
Oh boy.
No,
Hold on,
hold on.
adding the extra makes the whole thing too long.
Oh.
Hold on.
Which is
Before
why,
we-
alternatively, I just cut the list in half.
Before we get lost in this fucking ridiculous bullshit again, I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Did I ever actually do anything with the Scorpion's heart?
No.
Did I ever finish studying the Scorpion's heart?
Yes.
I don't remember the result of that. That's a blur.
It's probably because it was 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. I meant to write down notes for it after I finished it, like I do everything else, and I have no notes for that one.
So the Venom Heart is a distilled, pure moonstone. It seems like it is an artificial construct, as though an animal's heart had been bathed in crystalline energy. So it is a crystal that beats like a living heart, spewing poison. like spewing poison like blood.
Okay, I'm back from pissing. What? Huh?
Yeah, welcome back. We were talking about the scorpion's heart.
Oh. It's just wait.
Yeah.
The scorpion's heart.
Yeah, remember I took the heart after we killed the scorpion?
Oh yeah, you did, huh? You
Yeah,
little, you little doctor
the-
weirdo.
The gem that you pried from the thing's forehead.
That's its heart?
It's the jewel is called the scorpion heart.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
Yeah, it beats like a living heart, pumping toxins and poisons. It does have anti-magic and magic absorbing properties. That's all you could figure out.
I wish
Okay,
I rolled
cool.
my free 1d100.
You're gonna do your D100 or just do it? Then do it. Lot of
Oh, no.
lot of 50s today.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Anyways,
Oh.
Kaido, gain an additional 300 temporary hit points.
No fucking way, dude.
Wait, what?
I'm back, baby, again!
No fucking way, dude. That's
Okay, so let's all agree that if we come across a trapped room, we just throw Kaido in there first.
alright.
He'll just trigger all the traps and not die.
Alright, hit me.
As you are all walking through Hanran, a beam of light from the heavens strikes Arya. Her eyes glow, her very visage becomes ethereal, her blood boiling in her body as after a few seconds, the effect all but fades. She feels invincible, as though by divine energy. You have gained immunity to all bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks.
Like,
Damn.
just for today? Or forever?
Yeah,
Today.
Alright.
remember, God mode and immunity lasts one session.
Yeah. Okay.
So only magic and specials can hurt you.
Hell yeah. Quick, Chamali, punch me in the face.
What?
I punch
Okay.
Arya in the face.
So Alexander
Yes.
suddenly feels a blistering, burning pain in his chest. Breaking off from the party, he runs out into the desert. Blood boiling, eyes bloodshot, every muscle and fiber in your body screaming out in terror and pain as you run, and after you've made some distance from the city, you let out a blistering roar. All the party and the people in Hanran see after a few moments is a Tarask pop up in the middle of the desert.
What?
I somehow have a little more HP than Kaido now.
What?
So Alexander has become
Tarask.
a were-Tarask.
What the hell is that?
So
a Tarask
hold
is
on.
commonly considered the most dangerous creature in D&D 5e.
Here.
not just 5e,
Here's a picture.
in D&D
Let
in
me
general,
see.
the Tarask is a
Oh!
colossal, titanic behemoth of a beast,
Okay.
generally considered among the 3 most powerful monsters in all of Dungeons and Dragons.
Do I see him turn into that?
Everybody
fucking
does.
looked
Okay. Let's make sure, because if I didn't see him, then I'm fighting.
So yes, Alexander, you are now a were-Tarask.
Hell.
You know what? Nothing can ruin this day for him. It's just like, okay, this is another thing that happens now.
Now I'm curious, Jamali, you want to do yours?
Come on.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Also, DM has one too.
How long does this last?
Today.
Okay, fair enough.
So what do you want?
Fire begins to burn in Chamali's chest as his muscles strain. And after a few moments, he lets out a blistering roar as his muscles burst outward,
Oh,
gaining a newfound sense of strength. Jamali is now level 15.
Oh, fuck
Hey,
you.
welcome to the club.
wow.
Well, all right.
Jamali, you look
You
even
were-
stronger. Punch
you
me
were-
again.
You were one off from a draw of the deck of many things, by the way.
Again.
Again.
I put it that way. Fucking Taras is bigger than a Devil Joe, almost.
Oh my fucking god.
Let's
I
put it
punch
this
Ari in
way.
the face.
No.
I punched
No,
her in the face again.
The Tarask versus Devil Joe is not an accurate representation. It would be a Tarask versus... What's the name of the huge bitch from Rise?
Zora Magdaros?
Oh, the
No, that's
gorilla?
World. Pardon me.
No,
Oh, I was gonna say
the
he's
big ass,
he's a big
the big
one.
ass raid ass boss motherfucker at the very end.
Oh, ugly fuck stupid head.
Yeah,
I have a feeling that's
a
not
Tarask-
canon.
a Tarask is about twice the size of him.
Twice the size of ugly fuck stupid head. You're really fucking big, dude.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna freak everyone out.
Yep.
I just
So
imagine him- I
you
imagine
will
him just-
you will transform back within the hour, but for now you are rampaging through the desert, getting it out of your system.
Just imagine you
Those,
sitting there
that,
casually.
those kebabs a couple days ago really hate me.
Since we're doing the D100 rolls, does anybody want to volunteer for the DM roll, or am I
Always.
forcing it upon one of you?
Always.
Does anybody who's not Kaido want to volunteer?
Just give it to
Can I
Kaido.
take the role since I'm technically aware to ask right now? Or is
Sure.
that like canceling out all other effects?
Let him take the roll. Go ahead, Alexander.
No, your roll still counts. Mine would just compile on top of yours, and it's not that I'm refusing. It's not that I'm refusing you, Kaido. It's just I want other people to have a chance to have the funny dice. You know. Anyways, time stops around our Taraskic friend as you hear a voice from the ethereal. Name your draw.
Name your what?
Oh.
Oh.
Draw from the deck of many things.
I'll just draw one.
Really? You gonna be a coward like that?
Look. Normally Alexander would be like, if I die, that happens. But now it's like, oh shit, I can't die now.
There's no negative
So I'm
effects,
only
I believe.
taking the one.
I believe there's no big
'Cause-
negative ones.
Because
right
this is not a
about
no
that,
consequence roll of the deck of many things.
Oh right, no consequence. So just
Now hold on, is this a no consequence draw or is this full deck?
This is full deck.
Yeah, I'm only
Right,
taking the
yeah,
one.
day. Okay.
I'm only taking the one. Mm-mm.
The chance he just gets fucking deleted from universe.
There is a solid chance of that.
All right, 22 card deck. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Generator's taking its sweet time.
Yeah, naughty girl.
You drew the Fool.
Oh boy.
If we were using experience, you would lose 10,000 of it.
Okay.
Once this card takes effect, you draw 2 more cards.
Oh god damn it. Alright, hit me. Come on, DM. Fuck me up.
Second card, you drew the Gem.
Oh. Well, howdy, Gem. I didn't know you were in this game.
Riches valued at 50,000 gold appear at your feet in the form of 25 fine pieces of jewelry or rare gems.
And I'm currently stuck as a where to ask.
It's gonna get lost in the sand.
Kaido, come get it. You're the only one who can survive my
It's all
rampage.
shiny. All you see is just.
You drew the fool again. So you gain 2 more draws.
Oh man. Well, it's nice knowing you all.
Okay, so you got the talons.
Okay.
All worn or carried magical items begin to glow on your person as you hear an ethereal voice call out from the heavens. Choose one. Lose the rest.
Oh.
So
Important.
all magical items and artifacts in your inventory are now highlighted. You may only keep one.
Does the green sword count as a magic item in this case?
Yes, it's got your prestige magic.
So only 2 things are lighting up.
So do you keep the sword or Alexander?
Listen. I'm sure he would be good, and I hate to do this because we just got the art of him that has him on his back.
I don't want to do the art dirty. So if you're willing to give up the card, I will redraw it.
I'm willing to give up the card.
Okay. Alrighty, so you got the balance.
Commander worked so hard on it.
You got the balance instead.
Okay.
A violent twist surges through the player's mind, causing a diametric shift in your alignment. Good becomes evil, lawful becomes chaotic, and so on. Those who are underlined or true neutral are unaffected.
Man, this is... Alexander's gone through the most
So
alignment shifts.
congratulations, you're now lawful evil.
Huh.
Huh?
Fair enough.
I don't think we should allow character change like that. For like ever? Or just today?
Just for today.
He
This is a
gets
lawful
spicy.
evil Tarask in the middle of the goddamn...
A lawful evil Taraz stomping around the desert and trying desperately to pick up a bunch of jewels on the ground that keep slipping through his little fanged fingers.
Hold on, if I'm lawful
Oh,
evil, that means I can't...
This is
Oh.
fucking hilarious.
Oh.
The fool again.
The last card you drew was the Fates. The fabric
Oh.
of reality shifts and tears before slowly repairing itself. At any point before death, all magical and paranormal effects that have occurred today are erased as though they never happened.
So you just neutralized everything we did.
Every single roll of the D100 today has become null and void.
Oops.
Oh, I guess I'm back at level 14 then. Fuck.
So no more gold, no more wear to ask, no more level 15, no more damage immunity,
Lost my temporary.
no more even wide arrow.
Wait, hold on. That also means Kaido didn't get hit by a bus.
Yep, the bus never happened.
Still hurt.
Alexander's just gonna fall back to the sands. Ah! This has
Yeah,
been the weirdest 5 minutes of my life.
You poof, returning to your original body and falling about 45 feet into the soft sands below.
Ah.
Oh, and Shamali never went to super hell, so he gets back those 3 days of the motherfucking
yeah.
montage.
How does that work with time shit?
Did I take damage when Shamali punched me in the face?
Yes, I just had to quickly take care of the roll. Shamali, I need you to roll me 1d8 plus your strength and damage.
No.
Why 1d8?
Oh no.
You're a monk subclass.
I am? This is fucking news to me. Uh-oh. I'm a monk subclass, but without any of the fun of being a monk. Fuck.
No, the 1d8 comes from the fact that, given your strength modifier, because remind me, are you wearing like rings or anything?
No.
Oh, I could have sworn you were wearing bling.
That would
if,
be me.
If it's bare knuckle boxing, it's 1d4 plus your strength.
8 damage.
Ooh, ow.
Oh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh.
So Chamali
Twice.
just turns and whops Arya
The second one was 9.
for a total of 17 points of damage.
Why did I punch you again?
I don't know. I don't know. Why did you do that?
You asked me to.
Why did I ask you? Throw that fucking
remember.
dice away, Kaido.
No.
I am.
He said no.
I am so fucking happy that we got the Fates as the last card after drawing 5 to just undo all the whole goddamn day.
That sounds entirely like Alexander's luck. It's like, oh yeah, all these things happen to you, and then none of them happen.
It's at least you get to keep Alexander.
Yay!
All right, so back to the topic at hand. As the Tarrasque in the distance disappears and you see the small form of Alexander go into the sands, knowing that he'll be
Ow.
back in town in a couple of minutes, you decide to move further into the city of Hanaran. Raph has given you the name and a general description of the likeness of the woman that you're looking for, as well as, the name and the general likeness. You're looking for a woman by the name of Joyra.
Joyra. And was she captain of the guard here?
Oh, right, we're
Oh,
Hanaran is for the guard. Sorry, you're looking for a woman named Shauna.
Yana. Okay. Is there any guards nearby where we landed and came to the city?
Not that you can see.
they're all still panicking about the where Tarrasque that appeared and then disappeared. Alexander's gonna catch up, just shaking sand off of himself. Ooh, ah.
I mean, if we're right back where we were getting a very warm welcome, then just ask the first person standing nearby us.
That's also
Kaido still
true.
wants to walk off and go find his door brothers.
Kaido's been gone.
He just buggered right off.
So Kaido's off to go hang out with the dwarves. Asking around about Shauna, one of the miners overhears. Do you mean Captain Cisse?
Possibly.
She's in the North Star Bar, far end of town.
Can you point me in the general direction?
He literally points to the lone standing sandstone building on the far edge of the city.
Thank you. I walk off.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Arya, do you want a poultice or something for your face?
That would be really nice.
Yeah, let me.
Alexander-
I'll apply a poultice
as
to your face.
Alexander-
You hit me really hard, Jamali.
As Alexander comes back, he just sees that Arya has been fucking socked in the face.
What the fuck happened while I was gone?
Oh,
I'm-
I wasn't even gone that long.
Jamali punched me in the face. It's quiet.
I'm bandaging a mess of green matted to her nose. She'll be okay. She's fine.
Why did you punch her in the face?
She asked me to.
That just-
I did.
Why?
I don't know.
That just
Where have you
raises
been?
more questions. Uh, I didn't feel good. I ran out to the sands. I don't remember much past that, and then I found myself falling, hit the sands, and I came back.
Are you sick?
I don't think so. Not anymore, at least.
I grab Alexander's chin and turn his head to one side and the other.
Ah, hey.
You don't look sick.
No, like I said, I feel fine. I feel 50 feet tall.
You look pretty normal to me. Is anybody seen Kaido?
He shouldered his way through the crowd and left.
Oh, that's very Kaido. Let's go check out that bar.
You know, it's a shame Kaido's not here for this.
Of course she's not.
What?
Making your way,
Kaido
making your
always
way
goes off by
through.
himself.
Making your way through Honorin. Eventually, you find yourselves at the North Star Bar. Standing inside, it's dilapidated, it's dusty, and there's only one woman in the bar, drinking somberly to herself in the far corner. You're greeted by the visage of Shana Sise, captain of the Royal Guard.
Hey, yo.
Wife.
Oh, looks like we found a girlfriend for Jamali.
What's the state of the bar inside?
Dusty, dilapidated, and smelling of salt.
Is she sitting at the bar or a table?
Sitting at a table in the corner of the room. Feet
Is
up.
there...
So she's at like one of those booths, feet up on the table, just downing a fucking just downing a tankard to herself.
I'll approach the table.
As you approach, trying to introduce yourself, she just holds up a finger as she continues to chug.
I'll wait patiently for her to finish.
After downing what has to be a gallon of booze, she sets down the flaggard pretty hard and looks at the party. Yeah?
Are you Captain Sise?
No. I'm just dressed like the captain of the Royal Guard, and out in the middle of podunk nowhere.
Like already.
Who are you?
I see. My name is Chamali, and this is my crew. We have a proposition we'd like to discuss with you.
You're Raf's new idiots, aren't you?
I wouldn't say
In a
it
manner of
is.
speaking.
It's very nice to meet you.
She takes her feet up off the table. Standing up, she stretches. She is about eye level with Chamali.
God damn!
Oh fuck, she's so hot!
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman.
My
Giant
things-
woman.
My things are already gathered. I will be waiting for you on your ship. Expect good lodging.
Well, that was
Thank you.
easy.
Glad to have you aboard.
As she makes her way out of the bar, she motions to the barkeeper. They're paying my tab.
Ooh.
All right.
We don't have
How
any
mu-
money. We don't have any money, you guys. We don't have any money.
Well, hold on. How much is her tab?
Cisse here is one who can put down the liquor better than anybody else. She's racked up 250 gold in tabs just today.
Hmm.
Glad I wasn't there.
I don't have that much on me.
Arya has left. Arya ran out. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Chamali,
I would've
that's Alexander
scratched.
on the back. Settle up the woman's tab with the man.
Uh,
Chamali walks out.
I would have dragged her ass back into that fucking bar.
So it's a good thing you're not here.
Yeah.
Look, I don't have the 250 gold on me. Can I just work off her debt or her tab?
He just kind of looks at you for a few minutes before going, no. Oh. Most people in this town do not see 250 gold within 10 years.
I just saw $1 million about 12 seconds ago.
Y'all still
Uh.
have like 1,200 gold.
Yeah. All right, just give me a minute, and Alexander's gonna head back to the Sovereign and grab 250 gold.
So after securing enough gold to pay for what remains of Shauna's tab, leaving you with just a small coffer of 1,000 gold remaining, you have recruited Shauna Cisse as your first guard.
Ah,
Now-
that hurts.
As you recruit these people, remember, they do have effects for the ship.
Yes.
So if you're curious, as you hire them, I can tell you what they do.
Sure.
So what does Shauna do?
So while Shauna is active on the ship's natural armor class increases by 2.
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
But your evasive armor class decreases by 2.
Ah.
This is where upgrading the ship's stats really comes into play.
You had mentioned that upgrading the Constitution on the ship would also increase its armor class, right?
It increases
recall.
the base evasive armor.
Gotcha.
So with the increase to your Constitution, your evasive is currently 24.
Okay.
So with Shauna on the ship, your base AC is now 20, and your evasive is now 22.
Fair. I'll just get that updated real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Fair enough. Good to know.
I was thinking about something I wanted to do while we were still landed, but not actually doing anything yet. And Shamali's been pondering that fucking gem since we got it. But all he can
Ponder
think
the
to
orb.
do, all he can think to do is go to Borf and be like, "Can you put this in this club?" And have him just like hammer it into the front of it somehow. And just assume that that's how it works. Like he has no concept of what you would do with it mechanically or technologically. He's just like, this makes it stronger.
Borf just looks up at you with his innocent little eyes and goes, "Yeah,
Thank you, Borf.
Yeah.
yeah."
I love Borf so much.
So handing over Papa's leg and the scorpion heart, Borf waddles his way to the Sovereign to go and try and put 2 and 2 together. After about an hour, he returns, still holding the 2 separated, and shakes his head. Not with Shipforge.
No.
Need real forge. Need island forge.
Borf, will you hold on to the gem for me until we have a better equipped forge for you?
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. We still need to go free Milford as well.
If you're paying for a new island, you don't necessarily have to.
But we can anyway.
The
You
option for
can
the
anyway.
island,
Kaido's horse is there.
I was about to say we still have that sky horse there, And letting Valoa have more ground is not a really good idea.
It's just an excuse to kick some ass.
Maybe a little bit too.
So you will have your brand new own base of operations. You can always liberate Milfort, but with the unlocking of your own island, that will become your primary base.
Yeah, makes sense.
What was
So
next
with-
on the list?
With Shauna on the ship, you remember Roth's words. The fellow helmsman who he looked up to as his superior is just a short hop, skip, and a jump away towards the northern tip of the Nazradian continent along the border of the Dark Rift.
Seems like a good idea to grab the other helmsman. Best prepared for any situation, and it's not far. We should probably go get Kaido first, though.
Hey, you're just talking to Jamali. Arya dead.
She disappeared.
So as you make your way back onto the ship, you prepare to set sail once again. Shauna has already made herself comfortably on board, having set up a hammock on the deck, where she is currently just swinging away, chugging what appears to be a fucking 2 liter of beer. Where the fuck did she get a bottle that big? It is just it's one of those giant flasks, the ones that look like a gourd.
I love those.
Comically
just-
sized flask.
It's just a comically sized gourd, and she is just chugging that thing.
Probably be a very bad idea to do this. Nah, I'll do it later. Never mind. Pardon me.
No, speak up.
Nah. I'll hold it off for later because I know combat can take a while.
Speak up, bitch.
So Alexander's gonna approach at one point. You're captain of Alhamira's guard. You gotta be at least pretty good at your job.
If I was pretty good at my job, I wouldn't have my job. She sets the gourd down and just gives Alexander the most deadpan stare. I'm the best. I'm the best at my job. What is your point?
Well, Alexander is going to draw the green sword from his back. You don't mind if I put those skills to the test myself, do you? Friendly competition.
She kind of raises her eyebrow, sizing you up. Your funeral.
I'm gonna fucking break it.
She sets down the gourd and swings her leg over the hammock, standing up, towering over you by a solid 1.5 feet.
That's fair.
Giving her knuckles an audible crack as she continues, as she also cracks her neck. She looks down at you. All right, pretty boy. Take a swing.
Alright, fuck it, if this is happening. That is going to be...
He's
gonna be
gonna
green sword?
fucking die.
Probably.
If Jamal, if he goes down, then Kaido's not gonna swing at it, but
Alrighty. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
I need you to make me a constitution saving throw.
Okay. Luck, why?
So, as you try and take a swing at her, she dodges to the side, wrapping her arm around yours as her hand clasps around the back of your neck. With a solid movement, she wrenches your arm backwards, forcing you to draw the sword as her knee raises up, slamming into your nose.
Ow.
Grabbing your other arm, she now has you in a chokehold lock. As she is pinning you down to the floor, she just kind of like whispers in your ear. So, is it my turn to take a swing, or have you learned?
Oh, you're great. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. He's gonna try to tap the ground 3 times. Like, nah, I give.
Good. As she releases you, she does so with force. Old military tactic here. As she starts to let go of the tension on your arms, she cranes your neck forward, slamming your forehead onto the deck, disorienting you just enough that she gets up and makes her way back into the hammock.
All right. Fair enough. Gonna have to teach me some of those tricks someday.
Sorry, I don't teach idiots.
Ow. Fair, but ow.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you were worth teaching, you would have hit me. But you're always free to try again. I love to see the effort on the pretty boy's face when he tries to impress me. She kind of like winks and blows you a kiss as she starts chugging her gourd again.
Arya's got
I'm
Somewhere
I'm
in
good.
Arya's bedroom, you hear, "Huh?"
Arya's spidey senses tingling.
Someone called my dumb little man handsome.
Dumb little man.
Right. He seems a little more. He seems just more confused. It's like, wait, what? It kind of rubbing his neck a bit, like, ow.
As the Sovereign takes to the sky, within a few hours of travel, you come upon the visage of the Dark Rift.
Did y'all just leave Kaido?
We would have gotten you.
Yeah, Alexander said we gotta get Kaido before we go.
Yeah, you weren't left behind.
Oh, I was like, I had nothing of like, hey, we went to Kaido. What did Kaido ever get to anything about the doors? But I thought it was just left behind. I was like, fuck, okay, bye.
No, don't worry, you're good. We got you, buddy. At one point, probably before he got his ass kicked, Alexander would have gone to find Kaido and grab him. It's like, hey, we're going. We got to move.
Well, obviously. So, within a few hours' travel, you happen upon the visage of the Dark Rift. Towards the northern end of the Nazir continent, you find a small, what appears to be research outpost. Sailors of all kind and military men have gathered here to try and study the effects of the Dark Rift. Seemingly the one border between Yafutoma and Nazir. Something of an unnatural phenomenon. Most people don't really dare to go near it. Stepping out onto the platform, traveling around, you ask about the second crewmate that Raph had recommended, one of his old captain, in fact. A young lady by the name of Joyra.
We're getting all these fancy ladies on the ship now.
It only takes a few minutes before you're eventually come face to face. Standing up top at the observation deck is a well-dressed young woman.
Ooh,
Damn.
Farufa.
Lord.
Oh god. Kaz is spoiled for choice.
Fun fact, all of these first people that you're hiring, they were all canonically crew members of the original Weatherlight. I am
Oh.
dipping into the fan service right now. fan service deliberately pointed at me. This is all for me. I just want the Weatherlight crew.
Wait,
I'm
we're
the
not
DM,
getting
I'm allowed.
Goldmane, are we?
No.
Okay, good.
I tried to be selective with the non-human crew members.
I mean, as long as we're not getting like pre-planeswalker ridiculousness, I'm good.
No, we're not getting Harn, Jace, or any of the plane shift crew members. We're getting
Okay.
after Joyra has salvaged the Weatherlight and gotten the Weatherlight Reborn crew. So her, Raph, Miri, Shauna, Tiana.
Aha.
The crew from the books.
Wait,
The
wasn't
post
Karn
play-
still there?
The post-plane shift books.
I don't remember the books.
Karn was there up until Joyra salvaged the ship. Then he fucked off to go find Jace after the plane shift incident.
Right, okay. That's all good things. Those are only good things. That's fine.
So Kaz should know a good handful of the next couple of people y'all will be hiring then.
I know them by name. Like I know Shauna and I know this bitch.
Oh, so then Kaz, of the available second generation Weatherlight crew, since you know them by name, you guys are getting Joyra, Shanna, Tiana, Miri, Hannah, and Arvad.
Okay, great. I'm so happy with this.
I don't know if I trust that laugh.
It's
I
fine.
feel like
we're
there's a
getting
secret.
Miri. It's fine.
Yeah, like I said, I was trying to be selective with like the human versus non-human stuff.
Fair.
Because we're already kind of dipping out of Sky's canon with like dwarves and elves and shit. I didn't want to go too crazy.
And goblins.
Okay, but the gobos.
Fair.
They're babies.
hard to
We
hit the-
need them.
It's hard to hit the gobos.
Look, the Reigns of Destruction were racist, okay?
Racism beam.
There's a reason only humans are left. But so approaching Joyra, standing aboard the observation deck, she calls out to you. So you must be Raph's friends.
Well, that's one way to put it. We
I feel
hired
like
him.
friends is a strong word.
We hired him to fly our ship, and then the first day on the job, he got it shot out of the sky.
It warms my heart to hear that the ankle biter is still causing trouble. Turning around, she gives a big stretch before walking towards the door. I've already been informed of the situation. I'll have my men gather my things, and we'll be aboard your ship within 15 minutes.
Man, these are some of the easiest recruitments we've had.
I feel like these discussions are going a little too smoothly.
Didn't even have to kill an emperor for these ones.
That would be because Raph kind of pokes his head in the door. Jana and Joyra are old acquaintances, good friends. They were very easy to convince. They've been wanting to sail the skies once again for a very long time, and were more than happy to come aboard. Anything to get out of the humdrum of being stuck on land. Everybody else, though, kind of like tugs at the collar of his shirt, was not so happy to hear from me again.
What did you do? Crash their ship as well?
It depends on who you're talking about. Uh, some are ship mishaps, some are personal relationships. One currently wants me dead. And unfortunately, he kind of looks up. She is next. Your ship cannot sustain without a gunner. You need somebody to run the weapon systems, and the best gunner I know is a short trip from here. Deep in the jungles of Ixataka.
You want to bring somebody on board, somebody who wants to kill you,
I
or
would
at
not
least
say
wants
she
you
wants
dead.
I would not say
Pardon.
she wants to kill me, more like she wants great harm upon me. That is why I had us get Joyra first. The young lady we are going to find was Joyra's closest friend. The two of them are inseparable, and if anybody could convince her to come aboard, it would be Joyra.
You are a braver man than I, at least.
I value adventure, even at the cost of my own neck.
Evidently.
Or in the case of this one, at the cost of my balls.
Hold on. At the cost of his what?
Explanations
go with it.
later.
Alright, well, see, now this I have to see.
So there is one more crew member available to you guys that you need to recruit today to get the ship running in tip-top form. To get the ship running in peak condition, you need a gunner. Raph has told you of the closest available gunner that would be willing to come onto your crew for little effort. Alternatively, if you want to skip her, in the journal log, there is a top-notch gunner in mid-ocean on Sailor's Island. Unfortunately, that one will take some convincing.
No, hold on. Let's hear more about Jeff's suggestion. Raph's suggestion.
So the gunner that you'll find in Ixataka is a master of all things Magitech. Having her on board would drastically increase the power of magic-based weaponry, as well as grant you guys access to spell weaving.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
I think a trip home is in order.
Are you sure about that? It's no secret that the king would rather us, not be alive anymore.
Yeah, but with our ship, we could probably blow them out of the sky. I say we go.
I'm gonna cast Sacri on Arya.
Oh, 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 that's so much better. Thank you.
No, what were you saying?
Oh, well, what I was saying was, our ship is so much bigger now. We could just blast him out of the sky if there's any trouble, I feel.
We've killed him once.
We could kill him again.
Suddenly, Arya gets struck by a meteorite.
No. Do not strike me with a meteorite.
Right in the
Quick,
nose.
where's Kaido? Quick, where's Kaido? He needs to defy the sky again.
Okay.
I'm back to full health, so yeah.
Alright. To Ixataka, I guess.
So you guys have successfully recruited Joyra. Joyra is a master tactician in disguise, as well as an avid eye for all things value. Raph gives you guys a passive perception bonus to finding discoveries. Joyra gives you guys a passive perception bonus to finding treasure vaults and hidden islands.
I mean, discoveries are nice. They sell for a good bit of cash, but treasure
Remember,
vault.
with the crew size of the Sovereign, you don't have. It's not like the other ships where you have to pick and choose. The Sovereign is capable of holding every available crew member.
Well, hot damn.
So that's why I'm saying you guys now have a passive perception bonus to discoveries and to vaults. Also,
Well.
that 31 wasn't me rolling on the D100. That was for something, and we'll get to in a sec.
Oh boy.
But with that out of the way, so Joyra has been hired onto the crew. She brings with her her own navigational crew that'll help maintain the ship. You will still need a proper navigator further down the line for worldly travel, but for right now, it's a straight trip through the Gale Canyon to Ixataka. Thankfully, the Sovereign's engines are more than powerful enough to get through the windy currents, so you are going to have no issues making your way through there. Because of the size of the ship, though, against the gale, it will take you 1 full day to travel through.
I mean, we
So-
got the time.
If anybody has anything that they would like to do over the course of the day,
I'm going to study and I'm going to prep some concoctions.
I'm gonna go discover the forge, I guess. Except to go fight the lady because you decided to fight. You decided to fight and think it's a challenge. Thought about it.
We've got Hef on board due to Arya's wish, don't we?
yeah.
Hmm.
Genuinely surprised no one remembered that.
I remember.
No, we're busy with things. I thought about talking to him, but we've been busy, so. Any plans we got?
We have, at least according to the cargo and crew, we got 10 Hef coins and 2 Hef plats.
You know what? Yeah, I might go ahead
So
and
I
handle
do need to take care of one small encounter-based thing real quick before we do all the
Okay.
Jeff stuff. So while you guys are traveling through the windy gales, Raph calls out over the horns of the ship. Everybody might want to look outside. There's something spectacular for you to see.
Alexander will head to the nearest window or head up to the top deck, see what's going on.
So to anybody who cares to go and observe, through
Yeah.
the windows, high in the sky, far above Nazir, bordering the Nazir and Glacian continental line, you see a wooden ship flying high in the sky.
What the fuck?
The hell?
It moves along set patterns, carrying itself along the winds.
What is that?
The data log on the ship beeps to life, and the record of the wish catcher is documented in your ship's discovery.
Hey!
The wish catcher is an ancient Ixatakan child's toy. Blessed with a moonstone, the young prince, a young prince of Ixataka, threw it to the sky, hoping to call out to his beloved in Yafutoma, carrying a message of the wish that they would one day be together. The two died young, and the wish catcher now flies endlessly in the sky, carrying their wish to be together for all eternity.
Aww.
Aw.
Wanted to be an asshole so bad.
Let's not shoot
So-
it out of the sky.
It's a symbol of their eternal love, forever carried on the winds. This discovery is worth 1,500 gold at your nearest Sailors Guild.
Hell yeah. Oh
Forever
god.
love. Shoot it down. No, no.
If you shoot that down, I will find a way to throw your ass off the ship.
You can try.
I will find a way.
We have a wish.
After a full day's
We do have a
travel,
wish. I can suck the dick of the wish bear and end you.
after a full day's travel, you once again arrive in Ixataka.
Hey.
Oh, we wanted to go to Yef as well.
Yeah.
We'll see Hef in a
Yeah,
minute.
we
in
vibe
a
here
moment
and we go to Hef first.
So, docking the Sovereign in a shrouded bushel of trees, giving it just enough cover to avoid prying eyes, you have a chance to rest, unwind, visit Hjef before you disembark. Raf has informed you that you will need to take one of the lifeboats. The village where you'll find your new gunner is in the deep woods past Quebec.
Oh man, haven't heard that name in forever.
How my whales do? I know he's dead, but pretty sure they may have chopped him up. That's me thinking. No.
Oh man, maybe we
Kind
can
of.
get that whale. Maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's chilling in there. Like he almost died, and now he's. We're gonna. Oni, give us a whale. Come on. Come on.
I mean,
She's thinking about it.
you have a wish card.
We do have a wish card.
But he wants us to use it on a whale. When he wants to use.
You ain't getting me that easy.
Well, I'm not just going to hand her to you. Either you catch her or you wish for her. I'm not making it easy. For now, though, I'm under the assumption that you want to visit Hjef.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he has set up a little warehouse curtain on the ship, very much making himself at home as he is re-upping his inventory. With the new added space and the decadence of the Sovereign, he is happy to inform you. Thanks to this big-ass ship, my inventory is now double in size. I've been able to get my hands on all kinds of new stuff that I didn't even dream about before. You want it? I now officially got it. I even, he slaps the machine behind him, made an upgrade to this thing. Check it out. Check it out. He points. There's now a fourth reel in the slots.
Fuck.
Yeah, more chances. I got this thing to tap into whole new dimensions.
Wow.
Wow. It has been a while since I've seen you guys by my shop, though. Ever since you absconded with me.
You enjoy it here, don't you lie?
We know you like it here, sweetheart.
We try to get
Yeah,
you
what-
plenty of snacks.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. Anywho, since y'all have finally deigned to come bother me, what can I do you for?
Xander, would you like to go first?
So this is both an in-character and out-of-character question. We can freely move the prestige from one weapon to another, right?
Yes. Do you remember the rules of your prestige, though?
Admittedly, I do apologize. I have forgotten.
So, a quick rundown of the prestige for anybody who needs a re-up, including the party, chat, or anybody who might be watching this in the future. The prestige magic is a unique and ancient magic. When transferring the soul of the prestige from one item to another, the level will transfer. The item will not. If you wish to move the prestige onto a new item, the initial item is destroyed in the process.
Fair enough.
You can transfer the prestige at any given point. It will always maintain its levels and bonuses. You just can't keep what you had first.
You'd be losing that green sword.
Is
Fair
that
enough.
really much of a loss at this point?
It has sentimental value.
Is that really such a loss at this point?
Again, it's also part of the art.
There is one exception to the rule. For the cost of one full diamond, so one Hjef diamond, he can either maximize a prestige or move the magic without consequence.
But we don't have any Hjef diamonds.
Nope, you can exchange it for 10 Hjef plat, though.
Of which we don't have. We only have the 2.
Yeah, it's a damn shame, isn't it?
That is what it is.
We don't have to spend the plat. We'll just hold on to it if you want
Yeah,
to
we
move
can-
your stuff.
I was thinking about it. I thought about upgrading my sword because both in character and out of character, I'm kind of the least magic of the group.
Yeah, if
Which
that's
makes
what you
sense.
wanna
You're
do,
the
we'll save 'em.
anti-mage.
We'll save them.
You shouldn't be magical in the first place.
No, but that also severely limits my capabilities. Listen, I've only got my dexterity bonus to hit with the green sword. Most of you have like +4, +3 weapons available, you know, or the fucking general, and it's just like, oh, I don't have to roll. Boom.
I mean, the prestige level would be higher if you could hit something with it.
You raise a fair point.
The sword's prestige listen, I have all of your prestiges written out in a PDF way ahead of time. Your prestige comes with on hit and 2 hit bonuses, special effects. It even comes with an execute at one point.
Oh,
Thing is, you have to hit something with it for it to gain the magic.
girl, I've been trying. You've seen my luck.
Yeah, skill issue.
It's not. I'm sorry. I'll learn how to type my rolls different or click the button in a slightly different way.
Skill issue.
I'm up for a little bit of gambling though. If we want to spend the F coins, we got like 10 of them.
Gambling, you say?
I love gambling. Arya has a gambling addiction.
For once,
Ah,
Kaido doesn't want to gamble.
same. Oh my god.
Oh my god, twins.
For
God,
once,
twin
Kaido
days.
doesn't want to gamble.
Ooh, interesting. No gamble for Kaido?
Nope, he wants to ask for specific items.
Who are you and what have you done with Saucy?
That's what I'm saying. Well, you know
Uh,
what? He did get his gambling out whenever he gets to roll the D100. So
That's true.
he's gotten what he's needed.
Oh, I just want
I
specific items.
say, fuck it. I will, if nobody minds if I spend the coin, I'll spend a Hef coin. I'll
On a
fish it out of my
gamble?
pocket.
I
On a
also
gamble.
want to gamble. And then we can let Kaido or Tamale do what they want to do.
All right, well then I will deduct 2 Hif coins from the party. We will start with Xander.
Hello.
So I will now roll 4d4 and determine your roll. Yeah, I'm just going to do them all at the same time. Let's see. 4, 3, 4, 1. So it is an artifact level, non-cursed, magical, sentient artifact.
No sentient.
Oh boy. Oh boy, it's sentient. We're gonna get into more arguments.
So it is an artifact level, positive enchantment, sentient, and 4 is weapon. No, 4 is armor. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I hope it's like sassy booty shorts.
Oh, he'd wear the shit out of those.
And one more roll. 59th table on the 80th page. Yeah, when I tell you guys I have a fucking list of items, I'm talking like there's a couple. I had been talking to Pin about this. In the last few weeks that we've had off, I've increased the size of the table, adding an additional 87 pages to the PDF of just items.
I love it.
And what you got is the praying mantis.
Ooh.
So the machine
Oh.
whirs to life, and you see once again the reels. A brilliant gem. A brilliant gem. The mind. What appears to be a gauntlet. Everything
Ooh.
lines up, and after a few minutes, the tray on the front of the machine opens up, and out falls a black and golden gauntlet.
Okay. What's it do?
Kiev picks it up and sets it down on the counter.
Alexander's gonna respectfully grab it because he knows some of these things are weirdly sentient and put it on.
As you slip it on, you hear a voice begin to speak in the back of your mind. We are one, as I am to you, as you are unto me, and through this bond, I present you power unlike that which you've ever seen.
I am thou, thou art I.
Aha, you got the reference.
Hey!
As you slip on the gauntlet, though, you feel an unease in your hand. Jabbing your arm forward, a blade springs from the gauntlet, a praying mantis's needle, coated in viscous poison. I actually have an image for this one.
Ooh!
Ta-da! You got the praying mantis.
Ooh!
So this item can function as a prosthetic forearm, or it can be inserted into your arm as part of the attuning process. That's why you felt a little bit of unease. The praying mantis literally ate your arm up to the elbow and has replaced it.
What the fuck?
It can no longer be removed against your will while you remain attuned to it. This has 3 charges, which regain daily at dawn. It has the special ability of the Mantis Jab. While wearing the prosthetic, you can use a bonus action to extend or retract the blade within it, which functions as a short sword while it's extended. While the blade is extended, you can use an action to expend 1 charge and make a special melee attack. On hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects and must make a DC 15 Constitution save or take 1d8 poison damage on a failure, or half as much on a success. A spellcaster that fails this instead takes 2d8 poison damage. Works really well for the anti-mage because this thing kills magic users.
Why
Holy shit,
is it?
that's perfect.
So
It also
hold on.
comes with the special effect of the Hex Tech Recharge. As an action, you can slot a gemstone worth at least 250 gold pieces or more into the item, which immediately destroys the gemstone and regains 1 charge.
So the 2 weapons I've gotten from gambling have both been anti-magic weapons.
Yeah, and you still can't do shit with either of them.
Throw more spellcasters at us!
You've been up against several.
I
You
can
just can't
I
hit
can
them.
name one.
Here's the thing. Every enemy in the game is technically a spellcaster. There
Well,
are
none of
some
them-
that focus on magic, but almost every enemy in the game has magical capabilities.
None of them cast any spells at me.
Yeah, because y'all have been beating them to death faster than I can get them into spellcasting rounds. I have turn orders written out.
Well, it's
Hell,
not our fault that you keep
When you
god moding us and giving us infinite kill weapons.
but that's literally chance. Blame me all you want, but that is literally roll of the fucking dice. I mean, I'm not complaining. Are you complaining?
Oh, I'm not complaining.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm
Great,
Joe complaining, but
now we have to get more updated art.
I'm so sorry.
important. Quick question: can I still feel through the praying mantis? Like,
Yes, it functions as a fully autonomous prosthetic limb.
Fair enough.
Because it is magic in nature, your entire left arm up to the elbow has been replaced by the praying mantis, and you can still feel as though it had senses. Because it is sentient and psionic, you can feel everything it feels.
Can I make one quick retcon since it goes on the left arm?
What?
I'm going to, before I slide on the gauntlet, I'm going to take off the ribbon I have tied to my left arm and then slide it on.
Aww.
I ain't
fair.
losing that.
Yeah, fair. I mean, to be fair, the ribbon was attached to the gauntlet you already had on, which you would have had to take off first anyways.
Fair point. Still making sure that shit's kept safe. Well, that's new. Before anyone asks, yes, it talks. Of
As
course it
for
talks.
Arya, you got a severe curse, a major curse.
Oh!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Uh,
Why
you
don't I
have
ever get anything cool? I always get stinky fish items and
1, 2.
You have the
1,
dagger.
the dagger.
Is amazing.
It's OP for a thing that I hate. I hate puns. I hate them.
Puns are amazing.
Shut up.
Ooh. So you got a major curse, rare, non-sentient. At least it's a trinket this time, as opposed to another weapon or a piece of armor.
I mean, I do have that ring that will cause people to annihilate
Go
themselves.
that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do have that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
one more roll to determine your page. 73. Oakley dokley there, bud. So this is another dual option. There are two things listed on the exact same row of the stable, and you get to pick one.
Okay.
So, would you rather have Lil Gus or I'm going to use the acronym for this. Would you rather have Lil Gus or the Hipparse?
I absolutely want Lil Gus.
So the machine whirs to life, lights and sounds it seems as though the ship itself is beginning to rock. You see the visage of a young boy, a skull marked in evil, and a bout of sentience. After a few moments, the compartment opens up, and Yef fetches out a small doll.
Oh no.
Setting the doll down on the counter, he looks expectantly at Arya.
A doll? Okay. I'll pick it up.
You see that the doll is of wooden craft, beautifully etched details. He is bound in a dapper little suit, and on the back is a small hatch where you could place your hand.
I swear to God, Oni, if you lock a puppet to my fucking hand. Are you gonna lock a puppet to my hand, Oni?
Put him on.
Oni?
Can you get a refund on that?
You can meet Lil Gus, and if you don't want him, you could always refund him for another roll.
Alright, fine. I put it on.
As you slip your hand in, you feel that the inside of Lil Gus is spacious. It's as though inside of Gus is an empty void. Peering inside, you see why. The interior of Gus is molded out into a bag of infinite holding.
Oh.
However, the second Arya places her hand in, she feels Gus sap away a small portion of her life force as his eyes dart open, gaining sentience as he has attuned himself to her soul. She rips her hand out as Lil Gus raises his arms. Turning to the party, he clears his little throat. Hey, remind me to thank the broad for finally bringing some light back to these old eyes.
I don't like it.
Now,
Yeah, I immediately dislike it.
who in the mighty fucks is you mooks?
Oh. Oh,
Arya, I don't like this thing.
I don't like it. I thought it.
Hey, Toots. Hey, Toots, I don't pay you to like me.
Oh, no, no, throw it back. No, 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 no.
Jeff, what's your policy on returning defective or destroyed goods?
He's just kind of leaning on the counter, chewing on the coin that you just handed him. Normally I only give you guys the one, but in Lil Gus's case, I'll let you reroll.
I would like to re-roll, yes. I
Hey,
wouldn't
don't
have minded.
Don't give him the option. Don't give him the option, you little fucking mook.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded if he wasn't such a foul mouth. If he was a little less crass, I might have kept him, but no. Get this boy out of here.
Chamalia.
If he wasn't
Molly
Italian,
pulls
then
his
I
short
wouldn't mind.
sword.
Also, Chibali being like, I don't like it.
Do you need me to cut it off?
No.
No,
the attunement was soulbound. It's not a physical connection. So if you return it to Hef, he will undo the attunement, putting Gus back into his state of semi-sentience.
Chamalia very slowly resheathes his sword.
Now, if you had kept Lil Gus is a bag of infinite holding that is capable of using the suggestion spell at the behest of the user. Anytime that you had been wearing Lil Gus, you gain expertise in the performance skill as well as the persuasion skill, doubling any other proficiency bonuses. Lil Gus, however, is chaotic evil. He has dark vision of 120 feet, proficiency in deception and all linguistics, speaks telepathically in the language that the attuned creature will understand, and loves subterfuge and killing others for shits and giggles.
So he and the Alexander staff would have gotten along fucking famously.
Spectacularly, because they were made by the same person.
Oh, that
If you
motherfucker.
wanted a visual representation for Lil Gus, he's Scarface from Batman.
Oh, I hate him. No.
Would now be a bad time to say that I as Xander really dislike all forms of puppets and mannequins and shit like that?
Oh, I feel like you just shouldn't have ever mentioned that, sweetheart. Now we're gonna get a puppet dungeon.
So,
No,
since
please
you
give me
are
a puppet dungeon. I will break the
since
shit
you are
out of it.
re-rolling, if it's a free reroll, I will only reroll the tables. If you add another coin to the reroll, I will reroll the whole roll.
So there's a possibility I won't get a terrible cursed item. If
There's
I
a
pay,
possibility you won't get a cursed item out of
if
it.
I
Yeah.
pay an additional coin. Are you guys okay with me paying an additional coin?
Go for it.
Okay. Yes.
So tossing Kief an additional snack. Haha! It's not cursed.
Hey!
So it is a minor boon. It is a piece of armor. It is sentient,
Oh boy.
and it is wondrous.
I don't know what that means.
It means the effect, like the enchantment level,
Mhm.
is wondrous items are the tip top of the rarity.
Oh, neat.
Oh.
So you got a unique one of a kind. When you get something that's wondrous, it means there's only one of it. But because you got a minor enchantment, it's not going to be the strongest thing in the world.
Okay.
And what you got? So as the machine whirs to life, I'm gonna just double check because oh yeah, I'm already on the same page. So the machine, as Yef deposits Lil Gus less than graciously, literally tossing him over his shoulder into the compartment, As he fades away from eye, all you hear is, "You fucking mooks!"
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Get that little
machine-
stinky guy out of here.
The machine
I'm
whirs to life.
Really glad you
doing
didn't
its
stick with that thing.
Me too.
And after a few moments, you see a gem without the luster.
Hmm.
A cloak. Sentience. The compartment opens as steam bellows out from the machine. And Hjef pulls out a beautiful silken hide. As though sheared from the finest skin of the most beautiful of ethereal beasts.
Ooh.
It seems to be a cloak, a fur cloak, of glistening white and gold.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
Well, at least Thibble can't talk shit anymore.
There's no way Fibble could talk shit about this.
So Hjef sets it down on the counter. Taking a step back, he does raise his hand. No refunds on this one.
That's ominous. I'm gonna pick it up, put it on.
As you put it on, it instantly attunes to you. The world stops as a life flashes before your eyes. A sky elk, an ancient sky elk, dancing among the beautiful lakes of the clouds of the heavens themselves, the fires of a war, the fear of the hunt, and the last light of its eyes as it becomes one with the ethereal plane. What you have is a huntress's hide, the hide belonging to a once ancient race of sky elk. The huntress's hide is sentient, maintaining the personality and the story of the animal it came from, and the time it spent with its creator. It is capable of communicating with those attuned to it, however, it cannot speak. While it does understand the same languages as you do, it knows the one language appropriate to creation. It speaks to you through a manner of emotion. So you would sense the feelings of the cloak itself. As for the effects of the cloak, the huntress's hide bears the mark of the hunter. It is an ever-present guide, always a watchful eye and a companion in the dark. It comes with 3 effects. Magic Hide. While attuned to this armor, your armor class is overwritten, now becoming 12, plus your dexterity, plus your wisdom, plus your proficiency.
Oh.
Or-
Oh.
wait, I read this wrong. It becomes your wisdom or dexterity plus your proficiency, whichever is higher.
Okay.
You gain the ability Hunter's Senses. While wearing the cloak, you have advantage on all perception checks, as well as investigation checks to track creatures and track creatures of your choice. So basically, anything human or animal, you gain advantage on all investigation checks to track them, and you now have advantage on all perception checks. And the third ability is Be My Eyes. While wearing this armor, you cannot be surprised. In addition, you can make perception check as a bonus action.
That's fucking cool. What's my armor class now? Because I don't understand. I just need to know the number.
So your dexterity would be higher. So 12 plus your dex plus your proficiency. You now have a passive armor class of 20.
God damn.
Nice. Nice. I think Arya would just be like crying, but not knowing that she was crying because of like the feeling of the last moments of the elk.
Hey, whoa, you alright there?
What?
You're crying a little bit there.
Oh, I'm fine.
Cloak looks pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Better than that little weird puppet thing.
This is much better than the puppet. They could have given me like Kaido's ugly bear costume, and I would have been.
Oh,
It would have
fuck
been.
you, mean?
I'm sorry,
Kaido.
Kaido.
You
I'm
just-
sorry, honey, but you look like a.
You just see a tiny little wooden
shrunken-
hand. You see a tiny little wooden hand come out of the compartment. I'll get you, you fucking broad.
I don't like that thing.
Jeff,
I
where did
don't
you
like
even find that thing?
Eh. Like I said, the machine pulls from different dimensions, realities, timelines.
This is my
Somewhere
time.
out there, there's some ventriloquist with a crazy fucking crime dummy. I don't know what to tell you.
Everyone loves your bear claws and suit, Kaido. Everyone in chat is cheering you on.
You can fight him barehanded.
Oh, get
Man,
out.
why are you making fun of his persona like that?
Funny enough, Jem said the same thing. Damn, rag on his fursuit like that.
Oh.
You look like an Ewok.
So does anybody want to take a gamble on the machine, or are we doing serious purchases now?
I'm good
A
with
little
what
bit
I got.
of Both.
Yeah, I don't need anything.
If you don't need anything, then you should gamble.
You might get a
I feel like
negative
not-
roll.
Yeah,
I feel like
buddy.
not needing anything constitutes not needing to gamble.
Needs a gamble.
I've
Let's
got
go.
2 coins.
It needs a
Let's
gamble,
go,
man.
baby. Let's go. You can get a shitty thing and then re-roll it. You've got the money. Let's go. Maybe you'll get the puppet.
I don't want that one.
I don't want
Smalley.
the puppet.
Smalley hands Jeff one of the coins. Just not that one.
So you're
Listen,
setting down a single coin?
1 coin.
If you get the puppet, we can just throw him overboard.
I don't want the puppet.
Alrighty. So Chamali out here getting a minor enchantment. Minor enchantment, weapon, semi-sentience, and wondrous. I will roll on my fucking handy-dandy table of shit here real quick. Page 45. Alrighty. So, You have rolled upon a triple choice. There are 3 weapons in this category, and you may choose one of them.
What are my options?
Your choices are between Hello. Yes, that is the actual name of it. You get a choice between Hello, the Cataract, or Yorick.
What is hello?
So I'm not going to tell you the details about them. I will simply tell you what your choices are. You either get a hammer, a short sword, or a falchion.
Get a
I'll
falcon.
take
Get the
No.
falcon.
It's
No,
not
Falchion.
curved
It's a
blade.
type
I
of curved
thought it-
sword.
Oh, I
I
thought
thought
it was.
pronounced falchion.
I thought it was a fucking bird. I was so excited. Get Jamali a bird.
A fucking bird popped out of the
Fucking battle
machine.
falcon. That sounds so sick.
There is alternatively a 4th option, but I'm hesitant to give you this one
I won't take it, but I want to know what it is.
because it's French. Your 4th option is La Fleur du Mal.
I don't want it.
Ooh.
I don't want it.
I'll take hello.
Hold on. Wait, that 4th option, La Fleur de Mal. Flower of Death?
Hey, somebody who speaks French.
Okay. I had a D&D character who was French, and he had a spear named Fleur, and I just Google translated a shitload of insults, so I have a very basic understanding of French. It's terrible, mind you, but
Yes, so La Fleur du Mal is the flower of death. It is a long sword. It is absurdly powerful, and it's French.
Don't want that.
Yeah, you
No, come
lost him
on.
at French.
So you would like hello?
I would like hello.
I hope hello is a hammer.
So, after the machine does its usual whirs and woos, bibs and bobs, the compartment opens, and Yef pulls out, and pulls out, and pulls out, and pulls out, eventually showing the full length of a colossal warhammer. The warhammer, about a foot taller than Jamali in full length, is a large steel warhammer with a sky blue top. The backside has a singular large spike, while the front has a multitude of smaller spikes. It has engravings in ancient languages, of which you are unsure until you attune to the weapon.
I love we're doing half shit right after we get dark.
I pick up the hammer.
As you do, runes in ancient language spring across your arms. Your eyes light up as you are attuned with the ancient knowledge of old language, old culture. And after you have an understanding, you understand that the engravings along the hammer all say the words hello and greetings in various languages, covering all along the handle and the head. Once you pick it up, raising the hammer to the sky, a booming voice calls out from the hammer. Hello!
Oh no!
I love him already.
I like this one.
Hello.
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 You know, it's funny. That's not the only voice that one has.
Bonjour.
Over the course of the
Hola.
next few seconds, you hear various new voices. Hello! Bonjour. Greetings. every possible greeting, hello, and greeting that you could ever imagine. All words lighting up along the handle. Suddenly, it clicks in your mind what this hammer is. Hello is a wondrous, semi-sentient hammer, bearing the soul and the properties of all those before you who have handled it. It has the odd property of whenever it strikes an enemy, it lets out a booming hello wherever it hits, stamping the word on your target.
I fucking love it.
The hammer at base does 4d12 bludgeoning damage.
Fucking
Fuck!
holy fuck!
While attuned to this weapon, you also get a +3 to all attack and damage rolls, and the weapon can be thrown at enemies with a distance of 40 feet. It is able to boomerang back to its wielder. It is known to yell, hello, quite loudly while flying at opponents.
That's quite
Ollie!
close to the way.
Why does
The
every time
downside-
Shamali gets so fucking clown shoes? He's got Crocs on and a stupid talking hammer.
The downside. The personality of this hammer was an odd, slow fellow. The first to ever wield it was a hulking Goliath by the name of Karel, pronounced Carl. It prefers to be called by its real name, but was nicknamed Hello because of the large amount that it says it. It's cheerful, it's fairly careless, and unfortunately, it's social. Anytime you pull out hello, if you do not greet it with a hearty, booming hello back, Karel becomes sad and will refuse to be wielded by any means.
We need a good Chimali
I like this one.
hello. Can we get a Chimali hello?
So as you pull the hammer to you, you once again hear Karel saying, hello!
Hello.
Come on, bigger, boomier. He's being cheerful. He's giving his all, and he wants his friends to give it their all back.
I am being cheerful.
While wielding Carl, you have to give it your all. Give us the loudest, boomiest hello Chimali can do.
Hello.
Oh, big
Close
man,
enough.
you need to
That
raise your
was
voice.
really good, Chimali.
Glad fucking Kato didn't get that.
So you want to know? So you know how I mentioned that the first wielder Carl was kind of slow.
Yes.
Carl is a sentient warhammer with a charisma score of 20. He is very well liked by all who can see and hear him. He has a passive intelligence and wisdom of 4.
Ooh.
He is childish in nature. However, Carl comes with some benefit. It doesn't apply to you, but he can see, hear, and sense with a true dark vision of 100 feet. It speaks in a high, cheery voice and can speak aloud or communicate telepathically with its wielder as long as you remain attuned to it. It knows common and celestial.
I
I like this one. I'll keep it.
What's it with Chimali getting the very charismatic, likable weapon?
I'm very charismatic and likable.
Okay, but we laugh, but that's facts though. Like anytime
That's a fair
Chimali
point.
talks to people, it goes well.
That is a fair point.
It's probably a good thing you didn't choose Yorick or Cataract, by the way.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
So Cataract was a very powerful Falchion. Unfortunately, its personality, it was possessed by a lone wolf from a past age, a young outcast. It's an edgelord. And Yorick was more... Yorick is better used by spellcasters.
What about Le Fleur de Mal?
Are you just asking out of curiosity, or do you actually want to know about Le Fleur de Mal?
A little bit of both.
La Fleur de Mal has an insatiable, never-ending bloodthirst, which can be absorbed by the sword as it cuts through the enemies of its user. It speaks telepathically up to 30 feet of its current wielder and potential wielders, meaning it is not always loyal to you. La Fleur de Mal understands Common, Elvish, Undercommon, and has a dark vision of 60 feet. It has an intelligence of 20, a wisdom of 15, and a charisma of 20. It speaks in a blaring accent and has a tendency to speak as though it lacked a filter.
Oh, so it's just
takes
French and rude.
It's French and rude and takes on all the negative aspects of its wielder. So all the
I
shit
don't
that
like that
Shamali,
one.
all the shit that Shamali keeps buried, it would speak aloud.
Jesus, that thing
Oh
sucked.
man.
Javali's. I don't like that one.
The upside to La Fleur de Mal is it is a +4 magical longsword. So +4 to all attack and damage rolls while you carry the weapon. It ignores damage resistances and deals damage as though it were magical. It enjoys inflicting pain, causing you to crit on a roll of 18. In addition,
Damn.
rolling 3 times the damage on critical hits, and life stealing for half the amount of any damage you do.
Fucking
Imagine
hell.
hitting the inner thoughts. You're just gonna get happy Kaido inside.
The downside, the Fleur de Mal has such a bloodlust that it must be fed once a day. Meaning if you're not stabbing somebody, it gets stabby.
Oh my, yeah, that thing sucks.
Oh, so
thrown
it's
out.
like even Alexander, the staff would be like, "Whoa, man, that's a bit much there."
Yeah, calm down, dude.
So if anybody has ever seen that game, High on Life, the Fleur de
Yes.
Mal is basically French knifey.
I do know that game. I just need to play it more.
It's now Kaido's turn.
Do you have any more pieces of this cloak? Like anything that's similar to it?
Buddy, you're asking me if I have the Umbral set.
There's a
Of
set?
course I have the other pieces. What do I look like? A subpar collector?
How much for each?
The gauntlets are 3 coins. The greaves are 4 coins. The helmet's a plat.
Cool.
What makes the helmet so expensive?
Other than the fact that it is probably the strongest piece of the set, it's also the hardest to get.
How many pieces do we have left, Xander? Alexander?
Doing some math real quick. We've still got about 8 Hef coins and 2 plats.
No, you have 7 Hef coin.
7, pardon. will
I,
adjust
for
accordingly.
one, am okay with us using our stockpile to trick Kaido the fuck out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, that would take up the vast majority of our stock, because it was greaves
3,
and
4,
gauntlets left.
1.
That's fine with
Yeah.
me, dude. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let's turn Kaido into even more of a tank. Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. Give Kaido the full bear suit.
We'll launch him out of a magic cannon into a
Yeah,
Gigas, and he'll be fine.
We can shoot him out of a cannon now.
Yeah, we'll launch him out of a cannon into a Gigas, and we'll one-shot it. It'll be fine.
So, here's where I have to do the asterisk.
Oh.
If you pay for the full set, Kaido doesn't get the full set.
How do you mean?
The items will vanish and they become a spirit mental. The items meld together to form the Bear Umbra, which is more of an aura effect, but it does instantly max out the prestige. So Kaido loses his cloak and all the benefits of it,
It's cloak
but
is really
gets
fucking good right now.
but gets the Bear Umbra. So here's the asterisk. Is losing all the benefits of the cloak worth it?
I would say, if y'all don't mind, I just take the helmet, and if I end up getting the gauntlets and boots while gambling, eventually, I'll take them. But
Sure. I'm willing.
I'll
I'm willing to
gamble with it
sacrifice.
too. I'll gamble as well, just to satisfy y'all's needs.
I'll gamble because I know y'all really
Yeah, because y'all wanted to. Y'all not gonna force
We
my
want to see what
hand
you get.
If y'all okay with me using a plate,
Spend it.
I'm gonna ham a hand. I figured you have like a coin, like a bag of them. Is it? As Andrew does.
Yep. Just kind of.
One platinum, one Yef coin for gambling.
So, taking the plat, he reaches down underneath the cabinet into that bottomless black chest of his, and after a few moments, pulls out an iron-cloaked bear helmet. Here you go. One Rajin's mental.
And the day we revealed the new art, we already go get like a whole
Yeah,
shitload
we already
of new
got a whole
stuff.
bunch of fucking pieces. That's why I said it on this whole thing. I'm like, y'all just we just did this right after the fucking art.
Of course we
The
did.
timing is so unfortunate.
It's fucking hilarious. I love it.
That's fine. It just means later on we might get one after, like,
Yeah.
10 or 20 sessions.
We
So,
get even more updated art later.
So here is where I really, really need you to put on the helmet.
I'm gonna put on the helmet.
As you
I'll
do,
grab it like one hand and then put it on.
Does he only
as
start
you
speaking
do,
bear?
the mantle all but fuses with your very being. Not literally, but spiritually. You feel as though it's tearing apart a piece of yourself. And after a moment, you understand why. Behind the party, billowing like a shadow, there is a second Kaido.
Huh? Huh?
I'm gonna poke the shadow Kaido.
As you poke it, it is semi-formed. So it has tangible mass to it, but it also shimmers ethereally.
Ew, Kaido, what the hell is that?
All right, short man. I'm gonna admit, I think this is the weirdest thing I've seen.
You were
So-
sweating goblin.
The headpiece to the bear umbra, Rajin's mantle. While attuned, you have access once per day to the ability to create an illusion of yourself. It has all your strengths, aka all your stats, as well as your health. It's friendly to you and anybody that you consider a friend. It'll obey all spoken commands, moving and acting in accordance with your wishes, and acting on your turn anytime you're in combat. The duplicate lacks the ability to learn or become more powerful, so it never increases its level or other abilities, nor can it use any spell slots. If the duplicate is damaged when you use a hit die, or when the duplicate is damaged, the duplicate regenerates an amount of health equal to a portion of the health you would lose instead. If the duplicate reaches 0 HP, So do you.
Which is probably good for me, knowing how I am.
So congratulations. You
Jesus.
now have once per day you have gained the ability to summon a body double.
Double the work. Let's go.
Look
Two
at that.
frickin'
You just became a Pathfinder summoner again.
double wido.
Oh god, he's double wide.
Double wido.
I know you've been wanting me to do this, and puts a coin down on the desk.
Oh, it's about fucking
Oh my
time.
god, are you gambling?
Yes.
The reels
knows?
begin to spin.
Also,
The
Faithless, thank you
first
for the follow.
The first stops on a gem, lustrous with magic, a wondrous level enchantment. The second, a weapon, the glistening image of a dagger crossed with a sword. The third, semi-sentience. The fourth, the machine whirs to life, lights and sounds as smoke billows from the machine.
Fucking cock tease.
And after a few minutes, it stops. What was that? Did I hear someone call me a cock tease?
That was sauce. I have not said shit.
It's a good cock tease, not a bad one, okay?
Kaido has landed on a double choice. You get one of two. You ready?
Sure.
You can either have Drevolt or Guilt Ruin.
No, what are they?
Guilt Ruin is a longsword. Drevolt is a poleaxe.
Fuck.
Both kinda not what you're good with.
Yeah. If I had to choose, though.
Alternatively, there is a third option on this column. If you are willing to deal with a curse, there's a shield.
Will I keep the other properties, though? Or I'll lose the properties?
No, it maintains the same properties.
Okay.
It's a wondrous level enchantment. It's semi-sentient. The shield just does come with a curse, and you have seen how my curses work. So that's
Oh, no.
it's kind of on you to choose.
They can be halfway decent, or they can be durable, or they can be just fuck you. The problem is, let me see if I can actually. Can I actually wield those swords?
Not effectively. You're not.
No. Is it a long shield or is it a short one? And that's a valid question, but
It is a tower shield.
motherfucker.
Is it
Okay.
taller than he is?
Yes.
That's not a high bar.
That's hilarious.
I've been wanting a tower shield, so
Not a high bar, huh?
does it have a name?
Kaido,
It's
Kaido, based on your class, you're proficient with all shields.
Yep, let's give me the shield.
also proficient with simple and martial weapons.
DC is true.
Yeah, but I've been needing a new shield.
Fair point.
Give me the funds shield. What am I dealing with?
You want the shield?
What is his name?
Is this your final choice?
What is his name?
I'm asking. Do you want the shield?
Yes.
You are now the proud owner
What are you gonna make me do?
Hold on, something about that's not right.
Oh.
Hold the phone. That's not right.
Oh. I'm real scared of it though.
You're on the wrong table. Get out of here, Svalin. If you're on page 14, you're supposed to be on page 78, which means the shield from page 78 is supposed to be here. What's on page 78?
Pen needs to soak her bones.
What?
Pen needs to soak her bones.
Yeah, can we do Kaido's choice off stream and we'll just say what happened because like I feel really sick. I gotta end stream.
No worries.
Yeah, I fucked up all my tables here, so we can actually pick up on Kaido's choice next time.
No, we can do that off stream. I really wanted to know what he had. I really need to I almost passed out.
No
I gotta
worries.
lay
No
down.
worries.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm so sorry. I'm just not feeling really well, so I'm gonna send you all over to a good friend of mine, Gauss VT. He's playing Resident Evil 4. The VOD for this will be up on my YouTube channel at some point during the week. And we'll see you guys next Saturday around the same time for more adventures and whatnot. But thank you guys so much. Please make sure you follow all of these creators. I'm so sorry.
No worries. No worries.
Bye, everybody.
So
Have a good
next week we will fill everybody in on what Kaido received,
Yeah.
and we will start the mission in Ixtaka to find Miri.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.